Vufine. And I'm going to give a talk on wearable displays simplified, the Vufine story. So, first off, I'd like to thank SAP for inviting Vufine and myself over here to talk about our product and talk about wearable displays. It's great to be here, so we thank everyone for letting us come here today. So, Vufine. What is Vufine? I'll start off with a little brief about who Vufine is, the company. Vufine is a Sunnyvale-based company that was started in February of 2015. It is funded through VC and Kickstarter as well. We ran a successful Kickstarter campaign that raised 482% of our goal, so it was very successful. We started shipping in March of this year, so it's a very quick startup. Did very good. So Vufine is, as a product, Vufine is an exciting new category of consumer electronics, the wearable display. Vufine is a simple and highly accessible wearable display that works as a companion to your existing technology. So what does that mean? So it was founded on the insight that smart glasses really had one primary and unique feature, the display itself. In addition, your device has all the technology you need. It enhances your user experience with your current technology. Vufine products are designed to work immediately and broadly across all common devices. Its uncomplicated approach works with nearly any video source, making it easy to add the virtual display wherever you need it, be it at home, be it at play, be it at work. So since I've been talking a little bit about what Vufine is, I want to talk a little bit about also what Vufine is not. So VR, virtual reality. We know that virtual reality is the hot thing right now. Virtual reality allows you to see virtual worlds around you. Is Vufine virtual reality? No, it's not. Virtual reality creates the world around you. You have full view around you. You're immersed in a different reality. Vufine is not that. Is Vufine AR, augmented reality, like this Microsoft HoloLens? No, Vufine is not AR. AR, augmented reality, it imposes objects on reality around you. So it allows you to do work, it allows you to do gaming, it allows you to do other things against your reality that you see right now. Vufine is not augmented reality. Smart glasses, like this Google Glass. I think everyone recognizes this Google Glass. Is Vufine smart glass? No, it's not. So with Google Glass, it's a wearable computer. Vufine is a simple wearable display, not a wearable computer. Vufine is just a wearable display. Simple. So, how did we go about doing this? Now that I've talked through some of the what we are, I'm going to dive into how we got into Vufine. There are 3 subjects I'll be talking about. We're talking about design challenges, we're talking about the design itself, and the user experience. Design challenges. The first design challenge is, when you design a wearable display, is that you have plastic on your face. You know, your face, it's sacred. If you look at this, there's many different types of faces out there. It's a sacred place. It's where you communicate to people. It's where you look at your loved one and say, I love you. It's where you talk to your boss. It's where you talk to your kids. It's where you talk to everybody. It's a sacred place. It's hard to have chunks of plastic on there. Socially acceptable, glasses. Yes, people are used to glasses. You can wear that on your face. People know what that is. And then headphones, that's another thing. It's not necessarily on your face, but it's on your head. So that was definitely a design challenge. The bar for wearing something on your face is very high. Robert Scoble, who many of you probably know, He's the tech evangelist. He's working on VR right now. He loves to write and talk about VR and AR and where it's going. And just last week in his email blog, he said, the bar for wearing something on your face is very high. We understand that. If everyone remembers the uproar over Google Glass, everyone was calling them the glass holes. So that is definitely a barrier. So how do we go about doing this? We want to socialize the technology. By putting the display in front of your face, we want to make it affordable so that we lower the barrier to entry. It's $199, it's not $1,500 like the Google Glass. So by making it accessible, readily accessible to people, more and more people are going to start to use it. It's going to make it more socially acceptable to wear. In addition to the great function, the simplicity, the ease of use. In addition to that, we're going to make it we made it a removable unit, not stuck on your face like Google Glass. So if you look at this, here it is mounted on glasses. What you can do is take it on and off when you don't want to use it. So it's not always on your face. You can use it to watch your YouTube video, or you can use it to read an email, and then when you're done, you can easily pull it off. Whereas Google Glass, whereas HoloLens, you need to wear it all the time. There's no camera on this either. So to make it more socially acceptable, there's no camera. The Google Glass had cameras, and people did not like the fact that, hey, I could be videotaped right now and not know it. They did not like that. They thought it was creepy. They thought they didn't like it. So by not putting a camera in there, we're making it less, or we're making it more socially acceptable. So the next design challenge is this. Why not just utilize your current screen? We went back and forth about this. You know, this is the whole crux of this. Why not just utilize your current screen? You got your phones, you got your tablets, you got your monitor. Okay, understood. But by doing this, it enhances your current technology. By having this Vufine in front of your face, you have your eyes, or you have your hands available. So you can do other things. It makes it hands-free. So if you look at this, the person on the left, he's holding a phone. He's got his earphones in. He's probably writing a text, or he's watching a movie, or listening to something. He's got his hands up. He's holding it. His hands are not free to do other things, like eat something or something like that. Whereas the guy on the right, who happens to be one of our customers, he's got the Vufine on, and he's able to be hands-free. He can do other things. He can be making a paper crane, or he can be eating food or something like that. So we give you the option of making your monitors hands-free. The next design challenge was about whether to make it wired or wireless. Most common remark we get from people is this wireless? And why not? No, we are not wireless. Here are the reasons for going wired. For one, making it wired, it's easy setup. You plug in and go. Plug and play. You plug the HDMI wire from the unit to your device. Simple, easy to go. With wireless, you need to set it up. You need to sync up the Wi-Fi or the wireless signal, whatever. You need to set it up. Then you have to worry about drop signal. You need to worry, is this going to happen or not? It takes some while. Wired, it's easy to set up, plug in, and go. Oops. Smaller battery. For wired, since we don't have an external, or we don't have a Wi-Fi antenna, and we're not trying to move all that data back and forth wirelessly, we can have a smaller battery. With wireless, you'd have to have a larger, heavier battery, which would in turn, if you're wearing it with glasses, start to pull it down, put more weight on your head. And then finally, faster video playback. By having it wired, you have automatic response back and forth from your video to your device, or to your Vufine. With wireless, you have to worry about video latency, and say you're flying a drone and you're on an important shoot, and you need to be very attentive to what you're doing. You don't want to have any latency. You need to know exactly what the drone is doing at the exact time it's doing, not have a half-second delay. So the final design challenge I'll talk about is the display type. On the Vufine, there's two different types of displays for wearable displays. There's a look at, which is what Vufine is, where you're looking directly at the screen. Or there's a see-through. So when we started this, we had to determine which one we wanted to go with, see-through or look at. With the look at, since you're looking directly at the screen, you get more contrast. It's a crisp, clear picture. You can see it. It's the quality of the image. Whereas with the see-through, you have the illuminator unit further behind. Oops. You have the illuminator unit further behind, and what it's doing is it's reflecting on mirrors and lenses onto a clear lens that's in front of your eyes, so you can see through it. And because it's see-through, you don't have that clear, crisp picture such as look at the screen. So with Vufine, we went with look at screens. So the second topic of the how of Vufine is perhaps my favorite, which is the design. I'll start to talk about the design. Yes? We knew we wanted it to be mounted on glasses. It had to have a PCB. It had to have a battery. It had to have adjustable. It had to be adjustable and fit everyone. It had to be lightweight and easy to use. So here were some initial concepts that we did, some initial models. We knew it had to fit on glasses, some different colorways. On the overall design, it's a single surface that encapsulates the electronics, the magic of the device. The single surface that goes around and just encapsulates everything. And the single surface is open at both ends, where you have the magic. You have the button and you have the screen on either side. So you push the button on one end and the image comes out on the other end. It's bent to fit all faces. It's not a 90-degree bend, but when you put it on, you don't have a square head, so it needs to be a little bit bent to accommodate different size heads. Mechanics, we wanted to keep it simple, no screws. Simple to put together. It had to be tough and durable. It's no snag design. We tested it a lot, we dropped it. Daniel, our marketing manager, took it into a shower, didn't get electrocuted, which is good. User experience. The third and final part of how Vufine is the user experience, or how the user interacts with the product. We wanted to create something that was useful, something that is that is a tool, not a gadget, and something that puts a smile on your face. So smiles on your faces. When people first put it on, this is first impressions of people as they put it on. They love the crispness of the display. They love how it looks. People really like it. These photos were taken at some of the various shows we've gone to in the previous months. So with the user experience, we sweated the small stuff, such as the HDMI cable. We tried to get the thinnest and most pliable HDMI cable that we could. We searched all over for it. The texture. we went overboard trying to figure out what the best texture was. We didn't want it to be too smooth, it didn't want it to be too rough, didn't want it to be painted where it could scratch off. So we did a lot of different versions on the texture until we finally got this. The AR lens coating. So on the lens cover, it's got a specific AR coating. And so we obsessed over what the best coating was so you wouldn't get any reflections. The button. We went through 8 different actual buttons to find the best click that we liked. You know, you want to have a click. You want to have that solid click when you turn it on and off. The display head motion. This is also on user experience, how the display head moves in and out. We obsessed over the clicking of it. So it goes click, 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 click. And then the docking station, how it goes onto glasses. That's a good piece of user experience, how you put it on. It's a simple magnet. Plug in, go. We engineered the magnets to make it just fit as easy as possible. You don't have to look, you can just put it in. Automatically it's guided directly towards the sensor. And it moves up and down. Trying to make it fit everyone, trying to just enhance the user experience. And then different mounting options, such as this hat mount, wanting to make it in case you don't wear glasses, different things to use. So, so Vufine is, I'll talk a little bit more about Vufine is, I'll do it quickly. It is simple, it's accessible, it's versatile, it's personal. With simple, as I had said before, you plug in and go. You don't have any, it's plug and play. You plug it into anything with HDMI output. And there's no wireless to hook up or drop. You don't need to worry if you're out of range. There's no learning for new apps or operating systems. Accessible. It is platform agnostic. It can be used for anything. It can be used for iOS devices, Android devices, drones, GoPros, anything with HDMI output. It's accessible to anything. It's versatile. Many different types of use cases. It can be used for computer gaming, it can be used for traveling, it can be used for working out security, drones. Or, what I've been doing is watching Curry tackle LeBron. Go Warriors. Drones are probably our largest market right now. Drone pilots like to use the Vufine so they have direct line of sight to the drone, and you can see what the drone is seeing at the same time. Secondarily, cinematography is a large use market. You have the camera operators who want to have their camera on a gimbal and are going to do a low panning shot, but they still want to see what it is. So they don't have to be yogi and contort and see where the screen is. They actually have the screen up here and they can have a better balance. Mobile computing is another use case. It's for travelers on the go. You can watch your YouTube videos, you can write your emails, you can do whatever in the privacy of your own personal space. And then finally, it's personal. Vufine creates a valuable personal experience similar to listening to music via headphones. So you know what these are? These are hi-fi stereo speakers. If you were like me, you grew up listening to music on the hi-fi, listening to Tears for Fears or Depeche Mode or something like that, Pink Floyd. And it was great. You could listen to your record, your cassette tape, your 8-track, your CD, etc., whatever. And you could listen to it. And you can make it as loud as you want, as long as your mom wasn't around. And then also you couldn't take it with you. So then the headphones came along, and they allow you to take your audio with you. Take it anywhere you want. You can take it in your own personal space. You can immerse yourself in sound. They shrink the speakers and place them on your head. And so let me finish this up. And then so displays are all around us. So what Vufine is trying to do is take the monitor and put it in front of your face, as what headphones did to speakers. So here are the key takeaways about Vufine's wearable display. It is simple. It's not a tool. It is a tool. It's not a gadget. It enhances your technology. It personalizes your technology. Allows you to access on the go. So thank you for your time. See us at our booth later this afternoon.
Awesome. We have time for like 1 or 2 quick questions while we get our next speaker set up. So next speaker. Awesome. Great.
Main concern for me that it's near and it can be harmful, like some object or something just crashed into my eye and it can damage my eye. So what did you do for that thing?
Well, for the glasses, I'll show you on the glasses. On the glasses, it's built onto here, so it doesn't really go in, and it's built around here. With the other mounting systems, it's okay. I mean, it is. There's a possibility that if you're going to be hit by something anyway, it's going to hit your glove. It'll hit the Vufine, but you would have been hit by it anyway.
Okay. So it's better to wear a glass and then have it there.
Yes.
Instead of just directly having without any